Hi, my name is Sartaj, and in this practice marketing backup simulation, I ran the company KevGear. As you can see here on the cumulative leadership board, I finished with the score of 27, placing 5th out of 6 in my cluster. My net profit was around minus $30,000, and my total revenue was around $47,000. I sold 1,131 units, which gave me a 5% market share, the lowest in the cluster. However, my customer satisfaction held steady at 30%, which was actually higher than East West, despite their higher sales volume. My product satisfaction was at 27%. Even though I didn't lead overall, this experience taught me a lot about long term strategy, decision timing, and competitive adaptation. In round one, I targeted the student segment because they were price sensitive and valued style. But after a few turns, I switched to urban communicators who responded better to functionality and mid premium features. I began with the basic backpack, decent durability and storage, and then improved features like structure and waterproofing to better meet commuter needs. That's why you can see on the unit cost graph here, my cost rose as I added better features. My pricing strategy evolved. I started low to attract early sales, but around turn 5 I raised my unit price to over $90, pricing above most competitors. I took a premium approach, focusing on value over volume. I begin with online channels only to minimize distribution cost, but eventually expanded to retail location to reach more commuters. This helped broaden reach but added cost, so I balance my investment carefully. My promotion strategy focused on digital platforms using influencer marketing and social media. You will notice from this graph I spent consistently around $8,000 to $10,000 per round, but the return on marketing didn't pay off. I think that's because my message wasn't fully aligned with the right segment early on. My best quarter was around turn 11 to 30. You can see here on the gross profit graph, KevGear starting rising steadily. But on the net profit, I finally broke out of the red, and that was the result of refined pricing, improved targeting, and controlled uh, cost. My most difficult stretch was from turn 2 to 5. My total costs were extremely high, as you can see here, but I hadn't optimized my product or found the right target segment. I was spending more than I was earning. I had to step back, cut costs, and rethink my strategies. Watching my competitors taught me a lot. As you can see, Troy Taylor sold the most units, 6,964, but ended up with a loss of around 38,000, proving that high volume doesn't mean profit. Also, ML Backpacks earned the most revenue but had the worst net loss of 83,000, which tells me that they likely overspent or mismanaged cost structure. Whereas Snow Sports, however, had a moderate numbers but finished with the highest score of 88. That's the kind of balanced strategy I learned to aim for. This simulation taught me that success isn't just about sales, it's about strategy, timing, and aligning all four P's of marketing. In my future business career, I remember these key lessons from KevGear. Monitor ROI closely, especially on promotions. Adapt quickly when a strategy isn't working. Long-term profitability matters more than short-term gains. This simulation was both challenging and rewarding, and it gave me the confidence to make smarter, data-driven decisions in real business scenarios. Thank you for watching my reflection.